Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about the brand new The Lord of the Rings The Shire Lego set. This set is already available to buy, but I still had the opportunity or still had the idea to make this video because, as a Lego fan myself, as a film fan myself, I still needed to talk about that set because it has been revealed, or obviously it has been revealed for quite some time now. It's already officially, released. You can buy it. It costs around 270 bucks, which is it is quite a lot actually, but I think for a Lego Icon set, it is doable. It's interesting because, The Lord of the Rings, that's just a fantastic bunch of films, man. A great trilogy. I still really need to rewatch that at some point, maybe the coming days, weeks, months, maybe. But yeah, no, I am a big fan of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, obviously, too. And it's like one of those films. I think when I'm going to watch it, or eventually will watch it, I will have this feeling of like home. I'm not quite sure. Like The Lord of the Rings is one of the films that I grew up with, and obviously, and in that time when I watched The Lord of the Rings, I also watched Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and like those classical 80s and 70s and 60s and I guess these classical films, Harry Potter too. Like when I watch those films, including obviously Lord of the Rings, I feel at home, I feel at ease, and I'm not quite sure why, but maybe it's because I grew up with them, and maybe it's pure nostalgia that hits me obviously when I do actually watch these films. It's just something that I find fascinating and interesting to think about. But all right, Lord of the Rings The Shire set, like I said, it will release available now. Obviously it will cost around 280 bucks, 270 bucks. This is an icon set, so Lego Icons is like part of the, I guess, the 18 plus sets that get in or are inspired by like classical films, series, and TV show things, which is really interesting. We have a bunch of characters here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters, which is quite alright. Obviously, we have the main characters: Frodo, Bilbo, Gandalf, Pippin, Merlin, Samwise Gamgee, or Jamji. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. Which is really interesting. The pictures obviously show that we have an interior of the, I guess, Bilbo's house, which is nice. We also have the little marketplace with a tent and a stage where Bilbo Baggins actually disappears from, which is nice. You have two exclusive, I guess, variants of Pippin and Merlin with their blown up hair, which is very funny. So yeah, you also have this little tree, a couple of trees, and this little fire dragon. You can display the set in your home. It's a great, obviously, collector set. It's a great display set, but it's also a great play set, I believe. So there we go, very nice. Warning: choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. It says here with the warning sign. But okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, this is ages 18 plus. This is 2017 pieces, which is funny. I thought that said 2017, but no. Yeah, but it is 2017. But 2017 pieces, which is quite a lot. 9 minifigures. So the height, the height, the height is 20 centimeters, 8 inches. The width, I think, is 18 inches, 45 centimeters, and the depth is 11, which is 27 centimeters. Obviously, I'm a European, so I know what those centimeters mean, but I'm not into like those inches and those things, so I might be totally wrong by saying some things about that. But yeah, 20 centimeters by the height, the 45 centimeters by the width, or the width, yeah. The depth is 27 centimeters, which is, fair enough. Today is my 111th birthday. It says, revisit Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit Hall in time for a legendary celebration, complete with features fans will love, such as the iconic round door, entrance hall, study, and the parlor. Also includes 9 minifigures to fully recreate the scene, including Bilbo Baggins, Samwise Gamgee, Gandalf the Grey, and Frodo. So there we go. Bring the party goers back. Gandalf the Grey, legendary wizard devoted to destroying the One Ring. Bilbo Baggins, get the adventurous hobbit ready for his 111th birthday. Frodo, little does Bilbo's nephew know that he's set for the adventure of a lifetime. Obviously. Merry and Pippin. Merry and Pippin. I thought Merlin and Pippin. My bad. Two of Frodo's closest companions and members of the Fellowship of the Ring. Samwise Gamgee, Frodo's gardener and loyal best friend. Farmer Proudfoot and Mrs. Proudfoot, Bilbo's cousin and his wife. Alright, that's interesting. Wait, are Proudfoot, are they're family of Bilbo and Frodo, but they are not the parents of Frodo, right? Or am I wrong here? Anyway, Rosie, the future wife of Samwise Gamgee too. There and back again. Watch now and return to the Shire with Sean Austin, which is, oh yeah, right, that's really interesting. I really found that funny because I was scrolling on Instagram and then suddenly saw this and I was like, holy shit, Sean Austin with Lego. Okay, great.
Do you remember the Shire, where the orchards bloom and the birds nestle in the hazel thicket? Well, why don't I give you a tour? Here, it's no bad thing to celebrate a simple life of wholesome comfort, even for disturbers of the peace, whoever they might be. There are nights to remember here, and precious light in the dark, and things worth holding on to, even in times of darkness and danger. Darkness and danger. It's where quite a few Eves were dropped, and stories began. Stories that took you further than you'd ever been before. Stories where fellowships were forged. Stories that meant something, even if you're too small to understand why.
Here's how you brought back Ant to life. Read on for a deep dive into how we create Lego icons in Lord of the Rings Shire. Oh yeah, build your way across Middle Earth. Experience Lego icons The Lord of the Rings Rivendell, packed with authentic details and secrets. These sets let you bring iconic scenes to life. But we also have The Lord of the Rings Barad-dûr and this extraordinary Lego icon set to your fellowship. Damn, right, I forgot about that one. Rivendell, the Shire, and now Barad-dûr too. Yeah, actually, that's really fun, man. Holy damn. So there we go. Create your army, whether it's orcs or elves. Check out your minifigure factory to add flair to your builds, which is interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, Barad-dûr, right? The Rivendell. We also have the Balrog Booknook, which is nice. The Endurance, I'm not quite, that's not Lord of the Rings anyway. 3 new sets, I guess. 3 new exclusive sets of Lord of the Rings, which is really nice. I'm really proud to see Lego Lord of the Rings return, obviously. But I just hope we'll get more like smaller sets at some point. I'm not quite sure, but as a fan of Lord of the Rings myself, I always liked those little sets. Like, you obviously had a smaller version of the Shire. We also had like the Hobbit Lego sets and Lord of the Rings Lego sets. Some of them were just like small and decent enough, but now obviously Lord of the Rings is a big IP, and maybe, you know, Lego knows that this set, the Rivendell set, and also the Shire and Barad-dûr are gonna be bought by, you know, older fans, like adult fans of Lego, which is quite alright, and I really understand that. But you know, always think about those guys with the smaller budgets Lego. It's just something that I would love to see eventually down the line. So, quick recap, if you haven't seen the Lord of the Rings films yet, I mean, why shouldn't you? Because the films are flipping great. I mean, yes, I think in total, all 3 of them are like, in total, like maybe 9 hours, 8, no wait, 10, 11 hours or something like that. Obviously, if you watch the full cuts, you know, of the films, but you know, the films are great itself, but obviously it follows Frodo Baggins, which has this quest to destroy the one ring that rules them all. This ring is very powerful and very strong. It was made to, I guess, protect certain people. Obviously, there were multiple rings made, I think 12 for dwarves, 9 for humans, or stuff like that. And then there was this guy, Sauron, who created this one ring, and I suppose, yeah, he had the ring to rule them all, right? He eliminated people, he killed people off, and then his finger was cut off. The ring was gone. Obviously, that's where obviously Sméagol finds it in that lake, and obviously Sméagol, I guess, loses it thanks to Bilbo, because Bilbo meets Smeagol in a cave. Then Bilbo takes the ring with him. Then he grabs the ring and obviously uses it in Lord of the Rings to disappear on that stage. And it's interesting. And obviously now the ring is corrupting Bilbo, and Frodo needs to destroy it and go on the quest to go to obviously that volcano. Obviously, there we go. I think it's Mordor, right? The volcano in Mordor is the only place that the ring can be destroyed. So yeah, there we go. Very interesting. So let's continue with the video there. We also can't forget about this little exclusive Lego set. This is Smeagol and Deagle. This is a smaller set, obviously. I think it's a set that you get when you bought this Shire set. So there we go. This is obviously Smeagol and Deagle. I think they're brothers. Yeah, they might be. Or I guess they're relatives, right? Smeagol is obviously, he becomes Gollum, right? And this set obviously recreates that one scene that he finds the ring under the water. And yeah, that's actually where the beginning of his story begins, right? So Smeagol and Deagle are on this lake, and suddenly I think Smeagol falls into the water and sees the ring, and obviously becomes greedy and wants to take it for himself. And he also kills his Deagle. So there we go. Yeah, this is an exclusive set. It's really interesting to see this set also be made. Obviously, there are more iconic maybe scenes in the films. Like obviously we have Gandalf fighting the Balrog too, but we also have a Lego set about that, which is really nice. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, I think that might be it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoyed this set. Obviously, like I said, it's been revealed for a while. Just wanted to make this video to clear things out and actually share my opinions and share my thoughts on the set, because I'm a big Lego fan, a big film fan, and I suppose, you know what, it's okay, right? Like, I had so many other videos to be made, and, videos that actually were made before this video, and I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe I should just do this video and get it over with. It's not really a burden or something, but it's just, sometimes my Lego news is a bit later than other people's Lego news, but that's okay, guys. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.